Hello and welcome to this week's cantata, Himmelskönig, sei willkommen, King of Heaven, be welcome, BWV 182. My name is Maya Homburger and I have been with the English Baroque Soloists from 1986 until 2013, and in the year 2000 had the huge privilege to be one of the 3 leaders for our wonderful Bach pilgrimage. Remembering the Bach year, the main feeling is an overwhelming sense of gratitude and joy to have been part of this unique project. And countless thanks I would like to give to John Eliot for having had this great idea in the first place and to make the dream come true and keep inspiring us all with his commitment and never-ending energy. In the course of the year 2000, he also delved deeper and deeper into each one of Bach's cantatas, and we all learned so much from his dedication to every single word, phrase, and meaning of these extraordinary pieces. Thanks also to all the musicians, soloists and the Monteverdi Choir who became like a sort of family throughout this pilgrimage and who gave each other so much support, encouragement and strength. And also would like to thank the audience who experienced together with us a sense of wonder about discovering so many cantatas and who turned the churches and cathedrals we played in into the perfect spaces for real listening and humanity on the highest level. To be able to perform the cantatas on the particular Sundays they were originally composed for, and also in sacred spaces all over Europe, which in every way equal the glorious structure within Bach's music, was an extra gift. And, last but not least, my thanks go to Isabella Gardiner, who has produced these CDs and was our ears, together with the sound engineers, during all these live recordings. This beautiful, complete set of Bach's cantatas on the Soli Deo Gloria label would not exist without her. The cantata of this week you find on this lovingly produced CD. And of course you are very welcome to buy it, or even the complete set if you wish. The CD booklet also contains very enlightening notes from the diary of John Eliot about the structure, form and message of each movement in this cantata. Today's piece was composed and first performed in Weimar 1714 for Palm Sunday. This was also the year when Bach became the Concertmeister during his time there, and we can imagine that he would have played the violin solo part in this beautiful cantata himself. It is astonishing how Bach can somehow convey the ultimate joy and create the most exuberant atmosphere, but also follows the text in every minute detail, and musically implies already the suffering to come in the Holy Week, the sacrifice to be made, the sorrow which ultimately on Easter Sunday will turn to hope. And you will hear, as the soloists on this recording, Nathalie Stutzmann, Peter Harvey and James Gilchrist managed to bring out these nuances in every single phrase. Also Catherine Latham's recorder playing is very moving, and the dramatic bass line in the tenor aria played by Melanie Beck is stunning. The Monteverdi Choir singing could not be more virtuosic, but at the same time filigree and delicate, to bring out the joy and hope Bach wanted us to experience and believe in. But talking about hope and thinking of this very special Palm Sunday occasion, I cannot fail to be also full of despair about what happened ever since then in the name also of Christianity and where we are at today. Hope and chances for a better life are shattered for so many people, and the gap between the well-off and suffering is wider than ever, and millions are displaced and live outside of their own culture. So much of this in the name of religious wars still going on. I even asked myself the question, what would have happened if Jesus had been accepted as a gentle king, a ruler of peace and tolerance and understanding, who demonstrated this so clearly by arriving in Jerusalem on the humble donkey rather than on the high horse. Many books have been written about this. Bach starts the cantata with a short, very evocative instrumental sonata for solo recorder and violin, the dotted rhythm of the solo instruments over pizzicato strings, surely programmatic for the gentle ride of Jesus on the donkey when entering the town. On the other hand, it's also closely modelled on a French ouverture, which could be illustrating the grand entry of a high king. So we have already 2 opposites implied. I was quite nervous to start the concert in such a delicate way, but was helped by one of my favourite creatures, a beautiful butterfly which had woken up in the warm sun and created the most gentle fluttering sound on one of the church windows. a moment of such joy and sudden relaxation. Towards the end of this short sonata, when the strings change from pizzicato to a sustained chord and the most beautiful lush lines for the final bars, you can get shivers. It sums up so much of what is to come. The following choruses, the recit, and the arias take us through the emotions from joyful welcome, acceptance of the inevitable, anticipation, and fear, but ultimately the certainty, as in the final line of the ending chorus, that he goes before and opens the way. So there is hope. The Hungarian composer György Kurtak says about Bach, his music never stops praying. Indeed, in the glorious, light-flooded high space of Walpole Cathedral, with its almost tender, slender columns, Bach's music, together with the audience, became a prayer and transcended all worries and confirmed our belief in peace, understanding, care, and love. In wishing you a beautiful Palm Sunday, I would like to end with a quote by Pablo Casals. The capacity to care is the thing which gives life its deepest significance.